I'm going to take you through my pre-game routine with meals. Mine's a little bit different from the usual sort of things. Obviously, during the week, I prepare as best as I possibly can, and making sure the night before the game I have either meat and veggies and a little bit of carbohydrates. Loading more on usually a Thursday to a Friday night with the carbs, and then Saturday, because we usually play Sundays, just, you know, a nice lighter meal, preparing for the next day. Our games are usually about a 12:20 or 2:20 game. So I'm going to take you through my breakfast routine in the morning. So first of all, I usually have a green smoothie, which pretty much anything green can go in it. So we have some spinach, we obviously have a Lebanese cucumber, we have some kiwi fruit, and a pear, and I'll have coconut water. Now, coconut water is really, really good to hydrate. It's got lots of electrolytes in it, and I usually prefer to have that instead of a Gatorade or something like that. After the green smoothie, usually on game day I go for a walk and start getting active and moving, and then I come into just before around about a 10 o'clock, usually have a bit more of a breakfast substantial type of meal. That'll include oats or a cereal of some sort. We'll also have almond milk. Almond milk's an alternative I use, sometimes even rice milk. You can have a bit of sweetness, there's a little bit of honey. I usually like to have agave, which is just like a low calories type of less sugar alternative to honey. And that's pretty much what I have. And if I'm really, really hungry, I might even have a couple of pieces of toast. But green smoothie gives me a lot of nutrients, and as I said, that's a great building block for the start of the day before I head into the match, and I get all my nutrients. There's no cooking or anything, everything's full in there, and I'm obviously hydrating with coconut water. So that, I reckon that gives me a great start and helps me get through a match. After a game, it's really important to make sure you're eating as well. Recovery is one of the most important things to make sure that you're ready to go for the next training session, and you can back up week in, week out. At the Vixens, we usually have a sausage and shake as a protein shake straight away within the first 30 minutes. As we're cooling down off the court and things like that, we always have a protein shake, as well as there's always, you know, bananas, fruit platters, there's sandwiches and things like that, so we're making sure we're actually getting some proper food intake as well. After the game, with sweat loss, we're also having, you know, hydration things like either Gatorade, but I tend to like to have a Hydrolyte. I'm not a massive fan, it doesn't sit well in my stomach with the Gatorade and things like that, so I have something like a Hydrolyte, still getting lots of sodium and potassium with these, so replenishing all those sweat storages that you've lost, but I tend to find that that's a lot better. My routine for food is a lot different to some, but I think it's really important to make sure you're still eating, because there's nothing worse than getting in a game and feeling fatigued or flat. We need to make sure that we're eating correct food so that we've got enough energy to last that whole match. And I've obviously trialed things over the years and found that this works best for me. It might be different for you, but you've got to make sure you're trying these things at a younger age, so then when you do get to a big match, you've got it all down pat and you can perform at your best every time.